gentlemen, welcome back to Tech Showdown. My name is Kevin, this is my co-host Teddy, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing and overview of this R9 390X Gaming 8G from MSI. So this should be quite interesting because if you remember back to when we did the R9 290 series, the MSI card in that did quite well, the Twin Frozer card. It definitely wasn't the best 290, but it did very well. So let's see with the 300 series if that stays true. So get it out here. Usually pretty nice packaging with MSI cards. Okay, yeah, very nice, like normal. So it's coming with, it's up here if you guys see. So this over here, this MSI, is just a quick user's guide. Pretty straightforward stuff there. Guessing this is... Oh, okay, so this is just advertisements showing their other gaming products they have. This will be a driver CD. It'll also have their overclocking software. Up the top here, if we open this up, I'm guessing this is just an adapter, and it is. So it's a 4-pin to 3-pin adapter. All pretty standard there, and we have the card itself like normal. So let's pop this card out then. Pretty standard accessories. Pretty much what I was expecting. Now, the 390X, if you are not aware, which some of you might not be, but I'd expect most of you to be by now, because 390X has been up for a little while. So the 390X features the TSMC 28nm Granada GPU based on the GCN 1.1 architecture. Now that is the same GPU as the Hawaii GPU, which you would find in the 290 and 290X. Now this being the 390, this has the fully fledged version, where the 390X has the fully fledged version. The 390 would have the cut down version, the exact same as the 290X and 290. It's looking pretty nice actually, really nice backplate on it. Man, this is a beast of a card. Okay, so with that GPU, that means you're getting 2,816 shader processors, so that's the same as the 290X. 176 text units, same as the 290X. 64 ROPs, again, same as the 290 and 290X. And 6.2 billion transistors, which, you guessed it, is the same as the 290X. So this is the same GPU. So the main benefit that's come from going to a 390X, say, from a 290X, especially that just refines the same GPU more, and the big changes in memory, which we'll talk about soon. So the reference speed for a 390X is 1050 MHz. That's up over the 1000 of the 290X. Now this one comes with a silent mode, which is reference 1050, a gaming mode, which is 1080 MHz, and an OC mode, which is 1100 MHz, which is what I'll have it set on for all the testing. Now memory. So this is where the 390 and 390X really pulled away, I should say, from the 290-290X. So it features 8 GB of GDDR5 memory at 6000 MHz on a 512-bit bus. So that's double the memory and 20% higher memory bandwidth. Now this card in particular, this Gaming 8G MSI card, on its OC mode, it will overclock the memory as well, just up 100 MHz, so up to 6100 MHz, so that's quite nice. So big changes there in terms of memory with the 300 series. And it's they achieved this by using 4GB chips, which offer better timings than the 2GB chips you'd get on the 290 and 290X. Now TDP was also reduced. So on the Hawaii GPU, it was 300 watts on the 290 and 290X. Now on the 390 390X, that's been dropped down to 275 watts just through refining voltages, so that's really good as well. Now let's have a talk about this cooler. So it's an absolute beast. This is the Twin Frozer 5 cooler. We'll take off this sticker here, which just tells you about their Zero Frozer technology. So this is a Twin Frozer 5 cooler. It's an absolute beast. I mean, all the Twin Frozer coolers have been good over time. They've just kept making it better with each new edition. Now it features their Torx fans, which are a really good fan design. They said this increases airflow, reduces air turbulence, which also makes them quieter, so that's really good. I'm pretty sure they have a patent on these as well. What's also cool is these fans work independently of each other, which they say gives a good benefit. What's also good is there's zero frozen technology, which means the fans turn off when they're not needed. And I think once it gets up to a certain temperature, only one of the fans turns on. I believe it's this one. And then the second one will turn on when it goes a bit above, but I can't quite remember, guys. But that's what I remember, I think, from when I've tested these cards before. I tested a Twin Frozer 5 cooler, I mean. Now it has their airflow controls on the heat sink. So basically all that is just how they've shaped the heat sinks themselves, so the air goes more efficiently over the heat pipes, and that just gives you better heat dissipation. It also features their military class 4 components, so high C cap, super ferrite chokes, and an aluminium solid cap. Basically all that means is, over reference, should be more reliable and also should offer better overclocking. And you can see it has a really nice backplate there, has these holes over this side, I guess to help dissipate heat as well. Has that nice big dragon on there too. So this is a super sexy, super good looking card. Now going over to the top side here, we see that there's a single 6-pin and single 8-pin power connector. Going over a bit more, it says MSI here. This will light up and you can control what different lighting modes, but I think it only lights up just white. I'm pretty sure it's not coloured. Yes, we'll get to that when we start doing the testing. You'll see no fingers up here, so all the crossfire is done through the PCI if you're not aware. AMD's been doing that a while, so you probably already knew that. Now we'll jump around to I/O, and oh, isn't that nice? We can take these out very, very easily. So I/O is super standard for AMD. This is what we've seen since forever. So DisplayPort, I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure it's DisplayPort 1.2, you have to look it up. HDMI, that's not going to be HDMI 2.0 because for some reason AMD's allergic to, including that. So that'll be just standard HDMI. And we get 2 DVI-D connectors. So that's pretty good. Usually it's a DVI-D and a DVI-I, I remember, you get both. So interesting that these are just 2 DVI-Ds. That's good nevertheless. So this card's shaping up to be quite a beast, so I'm really excited to get it in my rig and see how it does. These MSI cards, as I said previously, have done reasonably well. Not the best, but definitely, above average. So it'll be interesting to see how this particular card goes. Now, thank you all for watching this video. Please subscribe to Tech Showdown if you haven't already, and like the video. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.